Next is presented to you by Docomo Pacific. Better together.
3 years ago, Victorious and I had the opportunity to try these locally made and locally inspired sugar sticks. When I say locally inspired flavors, Letiza,
Yes.
you guys had
Coconut
green
candy,
mango.
we had green mango, which was more like a pickled mango. So it was spicy and salty and sour all in one.
We're finally getting to meet the creatives behind the idea. Here is Andrea Warren, and I've got to commend you on everything because although I started my taste bud journey with the sugar sticks, you guys have actually created another amazing product, and those are cookies. Your chocolate peanut butter cookies are crack. How did you guys go from sugar sticks to these amazing, and I am serious, amazing cookies?
We stopped doing the sugar sticks for a little bit, and then at the beginning of the pandemic, we had to shut our main business down, which was a water and ice company. Shut that down because Pat had some, health issues, and the pandemic happened at the same time. And so we could no longer do that. And we're sitting at home and trying to come up with ways to support our family, to put food on our table, and just to get by. And luckily for me, I have a partner who's got some culinary background, and I've learned a thing or two, growing up. We started with 3 flavors, and now we have a total of 24. We're gonna make the cookie that started it all.
The cookie that started it all.
And it's our chocolate chip walnut cookie. I've been making this cookie for 17 years. It's the same recipe. Nothing's changed.
Oh, 17 years. So I'm assuming it's a family recipe.
No, actually, I really liked a chocolate chip cookie I found in California.
Okay.
And I wanted to recreate it. And so I spent a very long time buying these ladies' cookies so I could try and figure out what it was.
It's like that episode of Friends where Phoebe found this delicious recipe, and she's like, they're trying to recreate it.
This, yeah.
My grandmother said she got the recipe from her grandmother, Nestlé Toulouse.
What was her name?
Nestlé Toulouse.
Nestle Toll House?
You Americans always butcher the French language.
There's a syringe here on the table, and that was one of the first things I noticed. What in the secrecy is this?
So this is a secret blend.
Okay.
And all it does is it helps us accomplish the texture that people have come to love. So this recipe calls for, it's a lot of butter, okay?
Yes.
The recipe calls for a whole cup of butter. And so we're gonna cream our butter and our sugars together. There are equal parts brown sugar and granulated sugar. So if you're diabetic, this is not the cookie.
There's 2 types
This isn't
here.
the cookie for you.
You mentioned earlier that you have how many orders in a week?
So what we do is we advertise for one delivery date per week, right? And so we can do anywhere, we get 1,000 to 1,500 cookies a week on order if we advertise. So,
Holy cow.
and then we do have orders come in that we don't, we received outside of those advertisements. So, and it's just a small group of people that we send it to, but we have a lot of loyal customers. We have a lot of people who order every single time. And then we have people who, of course, word of mouth is great for us. Their friends order. So it's kind of neat because all our customers know each other or are connected to one another somehow.
Well, get ready for that order to increase even more
Yeah.
after that. And this is a family-owned business.
It is all family. So I do all the recipes are my own recipes, and then we come up with flavors together, things that we are interested in trying for ourselves, and just anything that sounds delicious we'll try. So there's a lot of testing that goes on. My son helps me in the kitchen a lot. He operates my oven for me, so I mix all the dough, he'll scoop it, we'll scoop it together, we'll bake, we'll take turns, tagging out basically, and then we all package and we all deliver, and so it's really nice. We are so appreciative that people are willing to spend their hard-earned dollars on our product, that it's very humbling for us, and so we try to take care of them by giving them good quality products. So there's a lot of love.
I was gonna say,
lot of love.
it's clearly made with love,
Yeah.
because when I say these are the best cookies I've ever tried, I'm not exaggerating.
Thank
They
you so
are
much.
so out of this world. Like I said, on first bite, I was like, oh no.
We are very blessed to have one another. So this whole situation, it could have been bad for us, and we've found a way to make it into something really good. We spend so much more time together now as a family than we did before, and there is a much greater sense of appreciation for one another and all of our different skill sets and our talents and our work ethic. We get to know each other better, by doing this. We are very blessed.
Girl, don't be making me cry when we're about to bake. What? I'm just gonna be whisking this.
A lot of our inspiration comes from things that we like to eat. There's a red velvet chocolate chip cookie and a red velvet crinkle. There's a ube crinkle, which we'll try today. We even have a pumpkin pie cookie, and we'll try that today too. There's a strawberry shortbread cookie. There's lemon and basil cookies. So we even incorporate fruit, and all the fruit is fresh. We don't
Wait, did you
use
say lemon and basil?
lemon and basil, which is a really cool recipe. It's really refreshing. It's perfect for the summer, or any time really.
Oh my gosh, I can smell the butter through my mask. Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
that's
a very
amazing.
rich dough. Yeah, it's very, very rich. So it is quite amazing. So this is it for now. We're actually going to take this and we're going to chill it, and that makes the dough a lot easier to scoop. And then after we scoop it, it goes back into the chiller, and then when it's solid and set, we'll then bake it.
Emery got us inspired to do a little cookie break. Which one should I try? The strawberry? Okay, I haven't tried the strawberry one. So this is recommended by you. You're the professional taste tester, so I'm gonna trust that this is delicious, huh? Okay, so,
Yeah, that's our
ooh.
strawberry shortcake.
Oh my goodness, look at
Real
this.
strawberries.
That looks so good. Okay, do cheers. I'm gonna go off camera for this one.
There's this balance that we try to strike every single time in every single flavor, and we kind of try to do that in our lives too, to make sure that work doesn't just overtake everything, and then we miss out on life. When we were doing the water and ice, we really did miss out on a lot. We were tired and overwhelmed, and we didn't spend a lot of good quality time together. And this has allowed us to do the opposite. If it gets out of hand, then we just have to pull back a little, and just remember what's really important, and that's each other, our family and our friends, and the things that are not of this world. Those are the things that are most important to us.
I love that your main focus exactly was, although we had this other business, it took away from what really mattered most.
Yeah.
And that is something that I think a lot of people, everyone can learn from.
There's a little bit of everybody that's ever touched our lives, our hearts in our cookies.
Sugar Fix on Uno Mix. I love the sound of that. It looks and smells divine. Andrea, thank you so much for having us here in your kitchen. See how the whole process is. Before we close out, can you just let our audience know where people can contact you guys?
Sure, you can find us on Instagram and Facebook at Sugarfix Guam. You can also email us at sugarfixguam@gmail.com. And if you visit our Instagram page, our phone numbers are listed there as well.
Okay, so I think it's only appropriate. We've got to do a taste test before I close out.
Yes.
Okay, so how about we? Well, ooh, that's got weight to it. I tell you, that's not 3 cups of sugar.
Yes, and the 3 cups of chocolate chips in it.
All right, well, Andrea, thank you so much. Cheers.
Cheers.
We'll be back more after the break. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Uno Mixed is presented to you by Docomo Pacific. Better together.